Multiple lives. It's like a podcast, but not really. It's like a let's play, but not really. It's really about chart. All right, so we can actually talk right into the camera right there, too. What's up, nerds? This is Ryan Kayheart.
Oh, don't start. I was choking.
Too bad. I'll have a good.
So, we're gonna come in with like preamble rambling, like oh, this is video that we left in, so I'm re-asking. Oh, do you have Juno first in here?
We do have Juno, and we're gonna get
You're
all
supposed
into.
to say I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if Juno's in here. We're gonna get to Ryan's whole world after we start up a rousing game of whatever Ryan picks.
Oh, you do have it.
What? We have Juno first? I didn't know we had that.
You didn't even know.
I've never heard of this. Okay, so we want to play Juno?
Yeah.
Juno first?
I discovered this game in a arcade. It's old, but I didn't discover it till later, but it's great. It's a great old game. They're not all great.
I'll take your word for it.
It's got that faux.
See,
how do I start it?
This one here.
It's got that faux 3D thing. I think we have to take turns.
That's okay. This is the first time you're seeing it here firsthand, taking turns in an episode of Multiple Lives.
Wow.
Exclusive. First time. Juno, it's a first for everything, cool. Including Juno.
Title graphic.
One player only, okay.
Uh-oh.
So you put in a coin by hitting the coin button there.
All right, well, we'll play a different game after.
Yeah, that one selects there. Okay.
At least try it out.
Oh, I like the
it's good
scrolling.
Ooh, I did bad. It's floaty.
That was a quick one. Yeah.
It's really floaty, and the bullets are nice, cool-looking lines, and the sprites, characters, like they change size as they get close to you.
Damn. So it's like fake 3D at its best. I imagine too, like it is. Yeah, that's all vector.
It's not actually. It wasn't a vector game. It's pixels. It's trying to look like that.
Ah.
See, I'm a retro video game nerd. I know some weird words like vector and pixel.
Yes. It's like a vector style, though.
I mean, think everyone knows what a pixel is.
Ryan here. How did we meet? When did? I think we met when you were playing The Divided Self. Might have been the first time.
Yeah.
Back when you were doing more band stuff, and since then, I got to see Ryan's other things, which is predominantly the solo stuff, and that I just fell in love with.
Which never really was on hiatus or anything. Like that's always been my main thing. The band was a very short-lived, 1-year experience. But yeah, I've been doing the solo stuff for a while. And
the thing is though, like you're one of the only other musicians that I know of that is also doing stuff that's adjacent to pop in some way or another. And really? I think that's one of my favorite things about like doing shows and stuff with you is pop is such a dirty word.
Is it?
I know it's not for us, but like no, for real, there's still like a lot of people who like turn their nose up at it and haven't really thought about pop, in a way that it can be weird. Like most people, when they hear the term pop, they don't think that can be weird at all. For them, pop isn't as much as a genre. It is just a descriptor of anything popular. Which we both make pop music, but we're not necessarily popular. So I imagine we have a different term than someone who would think that, right?
I don't know how to change my name. I'm gonna be
Yeah, that's sufficient.
Here, try it out.
All right, so we'll swap.
Oh, cool.
Swap sides here.
Is this the first?
This is totally a first.
Awesome.
It's Juno first here. As long as you're in the camera.
So
golden.
Now that you're on the stick, I can say some things about
I'm
pop.
on the stick.
Yeah, when I was a kid and a teenager, and into like rock and hardcore and punk and new metal and shit, like it was pop was like uncool, like top 40 was uncool. But I think to the average person who's not like a music identity or anything, like pop wasn't a bad word.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's still true today. So I guess what you're talking about is like in the cool community.
Yeah.
But so what I want to say is I haven't experienced what you experienced, because when I discovered like in college like indie music and lo-fi music and bedroom stuff,
yeah,
you know, and like synth pop and bedroom pop, if you want to call it. Like I thought like by the 2000s it was like that was cool to hipsters or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, did you have Roger Moore back then? Was he like in that whole thing, like
Roger Moore, the comic book guy? Oh, that's Alan Moore.
Oh wait, I mean, like Daniel Johnston's probably the big.
Yeah, Daniel Johnston, and then the whole like Ariel Pink thing and all those artists that are like that. I feel like there's lots of people that do, you know, weirdo pop of some kind in the underground or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm not so much anymore. Maybe that's past.
I don't know. I think you were just like in your like circle of friends in your like school and stuff. That was a thing. But for me, it wasn't. You know, everyone was into metal or like. I mean, everyone was into every style of music, but except for pop. As weird as that sounds like.
Oh, you died. You gotta stay on your toes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess when I was young, that's how it was. Like, when I was a teenager, everyone was into metal and rock and hip-hop and, like, pop. Like, I almost said pop. But,
do you want to do this one again?
Or you let's try a different one.
All right.
Let's play a golf. Do you have a golf game?
I think we have Neo Turf Masters on here.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it's under N or T.
Let's do a nice, relaxing game of golf. That'll be easy to
This is like
over.
the most chill episode we've ever done by far.
I'm not surprised.
Which should have expected.
How many
as much.
episodes have you done?
I think this is episode 7 or something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a nice number. Here we go.
We're learning how to play.
I've played this in the arcade. Look at this. I like how his facial features are all flesh toned.
I was like trying to do 2-player.
Oh.
But I'm gonna figure it out. Or maybe. Alright, I know what to do. Alright, and then I do over here. Cool, so we each have credits. And now I can hit that. And now I go to 2-player. Oh, rad.
Sweet.
Alright, I think you're... Oh, yeah, you're in.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Wow, this is... I mean, this guy's got the glasses. I like that. This guy's got the stash, though. He's got the... Oh, man, there's so much going on in just this one character selection. This guy does not look Japanese.
He does not look Japanese.
I think I'll have to be him just because he's not Japanese.
Neither
am I.
I'm gonna be fucking Bill Gates.
Got the glasses there. Can we go to Australia?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. All right. I am so excited. I have not played this game in forever. I am
Look at that.
Ecstatic right now.
They both got
that smirk is so good.
That like disapproved puff face. Par 4. It's you.
All right. Here we go. Time to fuck shit up.
Do you know any like what do you say in golf? Like what? Whack
4.
it. Like,
you say 4.
No, what do you say to like tell someone to do a good job? Like hit it out of the park, Williams. Like what do you say?
Oh, I got that one really bad there. I completely missed the ball. This game does not mess around.
All right.
Oh, it's the button there. You're number 1 in the top row.
Nice.
Ooh, I didn't. Cool. That was pretty good.
You're supposed to aim for the win too. Yeah, you gotta.
Get into a golf clap. I totally did. It was the one time it was appropriate to do a golf clap, and I didn't do a golf clap.
People get rowdy. The golf clap don't exist anymore because people get rowdy at golf matches now.
Ever since the Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
You just gotta get crazy because.
Ever since Tiger Woods peed his pants.
Once it was like cool to cheat on your wife and hit balls, it was just like all bets were off. Or like,
Oh, that's you again. You're closer.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know how golf works.
Yeah, whoever's closer keeps going.
Okay, so the thing
It's
I wanted
very capitalist.
I'm gonna hit it too far. Oh shit. That was pretty exciting.
I fucking hate golf courses, by the way.
And yet you wanted to do Neo Turf Masters.
Well, this is a safe, ethical form of playing golf.
I wonder if they already switched clubs. Oh, that's how you switch clubs, is up and down.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Good to know.
You got the wedge, the putt. So if I do a putt but just really boot it.
We're still under par.
Whoa!
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
You pinged it. I want to know these golf terms.
I pinged it really hard.
Is that you again? Yeah.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Flat face.
All right. I guess I'll stick with but I should only tap it.
Johnny Japan.
Wow. Okay. They do not give you the preferred club.
You also got it. Your power is not like 100% isn't necessarily what you want. You want all the time.
Yeah.
Only when you're trying to hit as far as possible. Oh, I just win.
I thought by giving up, I didn't think it would do that.
Oh, you gave up.
I did.
Oh.
I'm a real.
No, we gotta play it through.
I'm a real loser. Uh-oh, I see a thing on the computer.
What's wrong?
You can only record 10 minutes? What?
Oh no.
Did it just stop automatically? Alright, so nothing went wrong. That was intended. That was part of our artistic direction. You see how we're glowing blue now? We only stopped so we could glow blue. It had nothing to do with programs being poops, right?
That's cool.
Alright, here we go.
I'm ready to make this birdie. Yeah, right.
Oh goodness. Oh wait, that's you.
Yeah. Billy! Oops, wrong button. Nice.
Nice. Right there.
A little rough. I knew that.
You were in the rough.
Yeah. Actually,
so.
I've played golf before.
Me too. I took a lesson.
I had a godfather who was a groundskeeper at a golf course.
I got my clubs from my godfather.
Wow. Godfathers of golf.
That should be the next Godfather movie. It's just them talking
that would make
about.
sense. They're just old and at a golf course.
I'd like that movie very much. Please make it. Thank you for making that movie.
I don't think I've made it all the way through any Godfather movies.
I've watched.
I'm not saying they're bad or good. I just don't know.
I watched the Scorsese one, the Goodfellas. I recently watched that for the first time.
Goodfellas is good. I've seen that. Or, I mean...
Ooh, you're gonna boot it.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Fuck. Oh, now you're really in the rough, brah.
Oh, man.
Oh, out of bounds.
I was thinking about gangsters.
Oh, they give you an extra stroke, too.
No, I ain't giving up.
Eh. Your call.
I want to sank this howl. Go down. On the green.
Damn, that is on the green.
These grass graphics are really nice. It's you.
What is me? Okay. Let's see.
Get some wind resistance here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh.
Nice.
Yep.
Look at that flag
big
shadow.
Big bumping on that flag. Yep.
The square hole. All right, here it is.
Oh, this is you.
All right, I don't know what to do. Apparently.
Whoa!
Oh man!
So close. Brutal. Oh.
This was a good choice.
This is the most intense.
Look at this guy. Oh, I thought he had no shirt on. Looks like Rodney Dangerfield.
I got it in the hole. It's the first time it's been in the hole so far today. Just checking on all of our things.
You did it. Oh, I'm pissed. Billy's pissed.
Wow, yeah. I can see right through his glasses
It's like
there.
You're Jack Nicholson, and I'm Bill Gates. Young
Well,
Bill Gates.
You won the first hole, but I won the second hole. So we're squared up at this
nice.
point.
All square.
Yep. Wow, my God! It's like just keep reading our minds, you know.
I think you know more. We both know more about golf than we
Our
gave ourselves
godfathers
credit.
implanted some serious knowledge.
The golf fathers.
The golf fathers
Golf.
that be. Oh my God!
Is
All
this
right.
the same hole? You're shooting over that?
No, this is a whole new hole.
You gotta go over that
She
island.
said. I want to talk more about. I just think it's awesome that you never had a stigma of pop. In
I
your
did.
life.
No, I did in my life for the longest time until like I was an adult. Until I discovered like
Were you out of high school?
DIY and stuff. Absolutely.
Ah.
I used to like think pop was like, you know, like the shit on the radio, like ballad. Like, I didn't even. It was kind of like my rediscovery of like the '80s, and realizing that it wasn't just like hair metal and like and Michael Jackson and Madonna. But then I learned to like Michael Jackson and Madonna also. Yeah, I just made a shift where all of a sudden I was like, no, pop is good. It's accessible.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of it that's bad. But there's also a lot of other stuff that's bad in
Exactly.
every genre. And yeah, so like I don't even really care about the term, honestly. But if people want to say it's poppy to give it some description, that's fine. You made a great video about genres, which I love, and that pretty much answers everything I have to say about that.
See, you don't use the term too much, but it doesn't bother you either.
Oh.
Whoa! I think you're in the rough.
Yeah, I say like fringe pop rock, or outsider pop, or like grunge pop. Like I always like to add something that's normally connected to rock, because my music's very rock based, but so is a lot of pop.
Sure.
Like, you know, Fleetwood Mac is pop rock.
Yeah. Well, your latest album though, the Beyond, is that what it's called? Beyond Beyond?
The Land Beyond Beyond.
Okay, I forgot the word land in there. It's interesting to me because it's sort of like
I got it in.
it has like when you
This guy's gesture.
it feels like you're not necessarily like playing characters, but you know how in like TV shows they'll like stop for a sec and like look up in the sky, and they'll go into like the camera will go into the clouds, and then they'll imagine this big outlandish sort of scene.
Yeah.
To me, the album sort of felt like that, where it was not necessarily from different points of view, but like, I mean, the song Goth Wife, you know, it's almost like you were in the middle of a sitcom and you stopped and you were like, but what if I was the goth wife? And you like turn and look directly into the camera, and then the camera zooms in on your brain, and you're like, ooh, and you go into this sort of, you know, it's like an episode of like Flight of the Conchords, if you're familiar with that show.
Yeah, there's definitely humor. I wouldn't say it's like a joke band.
No.
But there's definitely humor in everything I do. I think that's like an important part of life. And it's all interconnected, and you don't take yourself too seriously, you know?
Yeah. That's a common theme.
Especially with singers, you know? Especially with singers and players, you know? Like, there's some, like, really cool noise and avant-garde, ambient, whatever, like, non-lyrical, non-person ego music that I love that's serious. And I don't really care what the person's acting like or doing. I just like their music. I've just been pushing this button. I haven't even been aiming. I like that graphic.
We're both in the rough.
But well,
sometimes too the most punk
yeah.
thing
There's
you do is have
definitely
a sense of humor.
there's definitely I have a lot of fun making this stuff, and I crack myself up. And you're right, I do like characters, and that's part of it all. That all kind of happened on its own because I like so many different styles of music, and that's another thing. You can attach pop to any style of music.
Yeah. It's
So
more of like
I want to make
state of
jammers
mind.
and like things jammers, and then those slow songs that catch you and move you. Like, you know, I want to do the classical pop emotional movement thing by using these accessible melodies and chords, but then be experimental and weird at the same time. And whoa.
You smacked that one
right into the tree.
That was a good smacker.
So the song styles jump around on the album. You know, there's synth pop songs and garage, shoegaze, grunge stuff, and then like just straight up like rock and roll with guitar solos, and then there's like weird, like almost like sound paintings, and what I was saying about being characters. That's you. Is that you?
Oh, it's me. Sorry. All right, we're wearing the same shirt, but I've got.
Yeah.
Do you have a visor on?
I have blonde hair, and you have a little shaggier.
We're both wearing
brown hair.
visors too.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, so we'll tell by the hair.
Yeah. So yeah, being the characters thing just sort of happened where at first I would do a lot. I just ended up doing a lot of different voices. Like my voice is probably the thing I like naturally do the most. Everything else is I kind of fake it. Especially drums. So I just kind of, I actually consciously, oh man, I'm not paying attention. We thought golf would be a good game to like relax and not have to pay attention to while talking, but when you talk and play games, you do bad. So the idea of doing characters kind of intentionally just happened naturally because it's like, oh, here's this voice and this, and I would be recording in my room and like show my friends later, and I automatically would just refer to like, listen to this guy, like, well, this guy, like I would just kind of like refer to them as different people, and then after a while that actually became more intentional where I have like different names and there's like at least like 4. I'm just hitting it back and forth on this island. I just want to see the water graphic. What was I saying?
About how the birth of the characters.
Oh yeah, there's
like came more
there's 3 or 4 character voices that I'm conscious of. I don't know who they are as people, but there's like the crooning kind of like wailing almost at the verge of tears, like very kind of goth pop ballad croony low voice that, you know, like, and and then I have like this like bratty like punk voice, like, oh yeah, like suck my piss.
Well, it's funny though, because I really love though when you use that one in the new album where you do the wows, you know, like you straight up get the hair metal going.
Oh
there,
yeah, like the David Lee Roth thing.
Yeah, some of that
I do that
super
kind of
fucking
shit.
hair metal.
Yeah. I'll just I don't usually sing in like with a mic on a stand in a booth or anything. Like I just hold it in my hand and dance around in my room and get really into it. Recording is very immediate for me, and I, as a result, I get very like the lo-fi thing is not really intentional. It's just I don't know what I'm doing and I do things really fast, and then I keep what happened. I don't really go back and remake anything. So yeah, I have a lot of fun and I crack myself up and it shows in the music. And I like storytelling and fantasy and world building and that's what pop is. And I try to make it meta and not like I'm serious, like I don't want to fool anyone, you know?
Yeah.
I want people I'm simultaneously making fun of pop at the same, you know, in the same stroke. No golf pun intended, but that was a good stroke.
Yeah, it happened. There's no going back after that.
No, I love puns.
I've got the visor. Okay.
Every time I say no pun intended, it really means I wish it was intended.
Oh!
Birdie!
I do the golf clap.
Yeah!
Oh my god, your dude is pissed. The real little grumpy Gus in there. Do you want to keep playing this game or?
I don't know. How long does this thing usually last?
If you want, I have one episode that's like 15, and then I have one episode that's like an hour. So we've been going like 20.
Let's keep going with the golf. This is funny, funny and fun.
I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I do want to do one thing real quick though. I want to give us a background.
I'm getting a background.
Yeah.
I would like to address that I am disappointed at the lack of representation in this game for the foreign countries, but I guess this was made in a shittier time. But not that much shittier. Oh, wow. Should have did this from the start.
It's all about learning the new process.
I'm happy to be part of it.
How's that look?
It looks alright. It kind of just highlights the fact that you have a phone on a stand.
It kind of does,
Yeah.
but it makes them feel like that's them. I almost want to put like a little tag that says, "That's you."
It makes them feel like that we're trying. I'm into it. Now I feel like we're in our own private gaming booth.
Yeah, it does add a little bit of prestige to it. Make sure this is all still recording. Okay. Yes, and yes, and yes. I'm going to do another clap real quick. Just so we have it after the cut.
Is this in the way of the screen?
Maybe. Maybe a wee bit. There we go. I try to keep it upwards more so it doesn't get too much of the fan. Get my coffee. All right. Welcome back, all gang, to it's just another hole. That's just.
And what are we
That's all.
playing?
That's
What's the
all
name
I
of this
am
game?
to this world. So.
What's the name of this game again? What are we playing?
Neo Turf Masters. Looks like the
Arcade
wind's blowing to the
classic.
left, so I'm gonna aim a little bit to the right. That's a solid strat, as the pros call it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
get
got one
real,
wind.
real loosey goosey with this.
I don't know.
Get
what
a
those
nice smackaroni
numbers
there.
are. Nice.
I got that fair. It was pretty fair. Did it my way.
I'm gonna turn a little bit too.
Oh, that's really far though.
Oh shit.
You do have
I
three
feel like
wind,
I'm
though.
already kind of set up for that.
I only had one wind. You've got 3 wins. Oh, you're changing clubs too.
Yeah. What should I do?
So this is the
I'm going
number
with
of
that.
yards.
Yeah, I'm
so
going with the 1 wood.
Ryan's going with 1 wood on this hole, everyone.
Oh wow.
That was a cool bounce.
Yeah.
You know, even though you were OB, it was still cool to see it bounce.
Yeah. I ain't
If
counting
I
strokes.
say so myself. Only losers count strokes. That's you with your
My 1 wood
your
bounce.
lack of a visor.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you got it out of bounds.
Come on,
You don't have a
Billy.
visor like I do.
Man, I guess I'm aiming too much away from that
Yeah,
wind.
I'm telling you, you gotta get left. They really want you to give up a hole.
I know. No way.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I'll take 12
Neo
strokes.
Turf Master, you get out of here with your
The masters of Neo Turf.
pessimistic hole suggestions.
Oh, the wind is at 0 now. That's why.
Oh, get a little more left, brah. Left.
More left.
Left. Yeah. Your goal is to not get out of bounds
Yeah.
under any circumstances. Oh, yeah. Brah.
Oh
Brah.
yeah. Did you hear that slice? Oh come on.
You were almost out of bounds. That was a close
Heavy
one.
rough. Never.
Still you.
Oh god, look at this
That tree is right in the fucking
I
way.
know.
I think though the stumps. This is probably the only like part of it that
No,
you
it's
have to
gonna
worry
hit,
about.
it's gonna get up in them.
No, you didn't
bushes.
get up in them guts. You're good.
I think actually the whole thing, like, if you're just near a tree, it adds extra push or holds back.
All right. So Ryan, what is your recording method in terms of? Do you have a program that you like to record into? Do you use a track thingy? What do you like?
I mainly record into GarageBand at the end, but I use lots of other devices in the process. Sometimes I make drum tracks on tape because it sounds good, or I even have some songs that came off of my phone, like part of it, and then I added to it later. I've done all 4-track stuff, but everything eventually goes into a computer. But I don't really I just use it to record.
Sure.
Maybe I'll add some reverb or some basic effects here and there. But yeah, I like experimenting with different methods, and it's always slightly changing. I don't. My process is nothing to write home about. It's more like the output of what I do. That's kind of strange. But the equipment doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, it sounds like the equipment doesn't matter so much. It's all just to reach the end of to the idea.
Yeah, I do the thing where you kind of record as you write the song.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like practice and learn the song and get it down and then go and record it. Mm-hmm. I play bits and pieces and piece it together and splice stuff sometimes, or sometimes I'll just jam and then add stuff to the jam and then cut it down, or and once in a while I'll have like an idea for a song where it's the melody or the lyrics are first and then it's in my head and I go and try to make it, but it always ends up being different in the end. Whoa! Yes!
Whoa! Oh, that would have been so cool! Bouncing off the rocks, like getting it in the hole.
These look like crappy like hamburger patties.
Yeah, now I want a hamburger.
I kind of do too.
I might want to swing through McYuckies or something.
Oh hell back. Yeah! I love
he just
McDonald's.
Did it again.
Yes,
that's totally out of bounds.
I wanted to do that. This game should have more exploratory aspects.
Sure. Have you ever heard of
There should be a golf game that's like an adventure game, and you just explore with the ball. Maybe I'm not stoned enough. I'm not stoned at all.
No, there's a game called the newest game in the Everybody's Golf series is Open World, and you don't have to be playing golf. You can just start golfing anywhere you want.
I love it.
Yeah, and so it's like you're on the island.
Come on, why can't
almost
I get
missed the hamburger
that?
patty.
Yeah,
almost there in the hamburger patty. I really want you to drop that hole.
Those burgers are sounding good now. I love McDonald's. I think it's the most consistent of all the fast food chains.
I'll give you that. It is consistent.
And I feel like it's a place for everyone. Like, you see all walks of life, all race and income class. You see guys in suits in there, bums off the street, literally. From bums off the street to guys in suits and gals, whatever. And it's McDonald's. I'm not praising it.
No, but
I feel safe there.
Yeah, I mean, full disclosure, this video is sponsored by McDonald's, just so the people at home know.
Fine.
We are sponsored.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be Pizza Hut. Which they literally get their vegetables out of a garbage dump.
I used to love Pizza Hut up until like 2 weeks ago. I have had the worst Pizza Hut luck. Luck. And it makes me sad because I want to love them so much. Well, because Pizza Hut was always too far away when I was a kid. And so to go to Pizza Hut was like a big deal. So, and it's a very particular flavor too. So I
like
crave
garbage.
Yeah, well, it's that garbage grease, you know. I really wanted it, and
I would take like mom and pop pizza any day over a chain, and it's usually not that much more expensive.
Oh, look at that! You can hook it.
Oh, nah.
Whoa!
Oh, nah.
I'm gonna slice it. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Enough goofing around on my part.
Now look at that. Now this takes me back
to you and the golf
when
father.
I used to play all those golf games
with your golf father.
He actually did like golf games too.
Wait, was yours named John?
No, Buddy.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
Because mine was named John. I just wanted to make sure for a second that we didn't have the same golf father.
Buddy was a total blue collar dude, and you know, he had the long hair and the baseball hat. Kind of looks like how I look right now. So he's like not, you know, he was only getting on the course because he was the groundskeeper. So we got to ride like the shitty truck around.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
Be loud and like gross looking out, you know, like we were just bums out there. And we'd just walk around to whatever hole we wanted. If people were, you know, if we were in people's way, we'd let them go by. And we just hacked it around. And then he got into golf, and he was also the first like person from my mom's generation that had video games and like was into it and like showed it to me.
Yeah.
You know, so I'd go to my godfather's house, buddy, and play Sega Genesis, and he had all tons of sports games. He was a bro jock, deadbeat dude. No, he wasn't a deadbeat. Great guy, good father to his kids.
A very good father.
Yeah, but you know, not your average golfer.
Sure.
But you know, I also played the Marios and the Sonics over there. I mostly wanted to play the adventure games, not the sports games.
We're like golfing like in Super Mario Galaxy right now.
What now? Oh,
look at these cliffs.
Yeah. No, this is wow.
I overshot it big time. I did the 200.
We're in Australia.
I don't think Australia's quite like this though. Yeah, definitely don't change clubs like I did.
Yes. Ooh, I'll take it.
In the rough, but the rough is better than.
Look at that patch of heavy rough right in the middle of the green. That's heavy rough. I feel like my golf jokes could be a lot better. I'm sorry.
I don't expect anyone to come here with golf jokes.
It's hard to play golf, answer questions. Whoa!
Oh, you keep doing that.
And try to make funny jokes about golf at the same. This is my golf joke.
Is the way that you golf.
I hope this is entertaining in some way.
I was just going to say...
or informative.
With your golf father, it sounds like he didn't choose the golf life. The golf life chose him.
It's exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, he passed away last year. Not to get sad, but I'm going to dedicate this tournament to him. And he can laugh at me from Ghost World. That the Ghost World that I don't believe in. And how bad I'm doing at this golf.
Oh, I tried to only not hit it far, and then I hit it far.
That's you, visor boy. Man, they really animate.
Oh!
They go to town on the pants animation.
Yeah, I think that it's like
Look at those pleats. Check out those pleats.
You know how like they made Mortal Kombat? I think it's like that.
Oh man, you really gotta kiss it.
I really think that they videotape people golfing and then they trace
the motion
it frame
capture,
for frame.
Yeah, or whatever they want to. There's a name for that.
You want to not do 100. You want to get down there.
I think you want to hit it low too. Ooh, yeah, I'll take it.
This will suffice. Aw.
I remember the first time I saw Mortal Kombat, and I said shit like, "Wow, it looks real." But it wasn't that it looked real. But you could tell that it was a picture of a human that was low res. So I guess that looks real. Different definition of it looks real. Like that actually was in a way more real than like modern 3D games.
Yeah, I've been saying
it's just
for a long
low-res
time.
picture.
I wish they would do that again, but in high res.
Yeah.
I have to use the bathroom. What up? We just had to take a quick break for a moment for our sponsors. We'd like to thank McDonald's again for sponsoring this episode. Be sure to go out and try the brand new McWangdang. It's got all the flavor of a wingdang plus a wang with a special sauce. It's a very delicious new meal. Try the Wangdang today at your local participating McDonald's. Thank you, McDonald's, for the sponsorship.
5 up.
5 up. Here we go. Is this the last hole?
Wow, hole number 9. How do we get here?
It's been quite a journey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Kayheart.
I was gonna say I think I can only do one more hole.
It's been. I'm gonna try something new here for the homies. I'm gonna hook it.
Slice.
I'm gonna slice it like that.
Slice and dice.
Give a little bit of this. Put a little sauce on it. Yeah. Chwap!
Joey McSaucy slice.
I've just covered in special sauce from trying the brand new delicious McDonald's Wangdang. I need all the sauce I can get.
$1 off for the purchase of moon juice.
You want to
20
aim
ounce.
out of where you're aiming now. That's for sure. I think you changed clubs, just so you know. Oh yeah.
I want that one wood.
Get that real special.
One wedge.
That one wedge going.
Nice.
Nice
Oh,
hit,
come
Ryan
on.
Kayheart
Yeah.
of ryankayheart.bandcamp.com.
That's right.
Check it. Check it. Alright, I got my visor on, which means I'm not fucking around, alright? Watch this. Ready? Brap! Brap!
Ooh.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. I can't get over those glasses.
Okay.
He doesn't wear the glasses though, IRL, so it's just like, what the fuck's the point?
Those are his reading glasses.
Maybe.
Oh,
Ooh!
that was gross.
In the
looking.
bunker, yeah, that was a very categorical kind of graphic going on there.
Agreed. Sand wedge.
Woo!
Alright, I'm out.
We're almost there. It's almost time to visit our competitors at the Burger King, at the BK Lounge.
No way. McDonald's every day.
Was there one on the way? That's our problem.
I ain't getting caught dead in a Burger King.
Maybe we'll go out of our way to get that McYuckies and get the new delicious McWangdang
Of course.
with the special sauce. I like to get a cheeseburger with extra cheese and Big Mac sauce. Wow. That was very good.
Now that was... I actually tried on that.
You put some sauce on that. That was good. Did you see the fucking like golf cart that was driving on the side there? Oh my god. I mean, everybody talks about how good this game is, but until you really play it like this, you're like, oh my god, this game really is that good. Like, I think I have a few golf games that are on modern consoles, modern-ish, and this is better.
I've played this before. I've seen this in a couple arcades, I think. I remember the music and the characters and how the clouds don't go in the direction that the wind says.
Oh, goodness, what was I thinking?
Oh.
I purposely didn't charge it up all the way, but I shouldn't have charged it that much.
I'm still in the game.
I'm out of control,
That's you.
man. Oh, it's still me? Shit.
Furthest person away. Keeps going. Oh, I guess it's the furthest person. It's not the closest person.
Brah. Ooh!
So it's actually more socialist than I thought.
Neo-Turf Masters. The socialist golf game.
Neo-socialism masters.
Neo-socialist masters. Boop. Ah!
Instead of birdies, you get Bernies.
Not strong enough. Oh, actually, that would have been strong enough. If it didn't
You must
waver
give
a little
up.
bit. Ah!
It's the only game that tells you must give up.
They keep doing that.
Don't give up.
They're like, you must give up this hole.
Tap. Oh, you gotta tap it on the way up.
No, it was me.
Oh, it's
I'm
you.
playing. You were forced to give up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Green. Look at that green.
Oh, that face again. So good. Love it.
It's okay, bud. Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
That's it, I think. Oh, it keeps going.
We got a whole 18 holes.
I mean, it's your episode. I'm game with your game, but there's also.
I think maybe
burgers
we
waiting
should
for
have
you,
like
too.
a question and answer per hole. Maybe. I feel like we played this whole game and you asked me two things.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think you've seen much of the show. I'm terrible at getting questions out.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just trying to brainstorm here.
Yeah. No, I like the idea though. After I hit this, I'll give you a zinger of a. Wow. Okay. Whoa.
It's fun because I gotta like answer while I'm trying to do this fucking game.
This one's actually probably the most question-friendly game I've ever done on this show. So
Yeah.
got easy, man.
But if,
Me
you
and,
don't, if you don't
Abe-
pay attention to the wind flow, you end up in the drink.
Oh.
That's another golf term, the drink.
So what are some fantasy ideas you've had completely unrelated to music in terms of art?
I've always wanted to make a video game.
Me too.
or work on one. Mostly like art and concept design. I don't want to program it, but I do dabble in computer learning. Fantasy. Like,
You should move a little bit to the right.
what kind of fantasies are we talking about here?
Dreams.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
you
I just
get-
want to be okay, you know?
Yeah.
I just want to have my needs met.
Sure.
That's my fantasy.
You ever like you ever like read a book and be like, that book could be this thing, or like watch a movie and be like, that movie could be this other thing.
I don't know how you mean.
Like you're inspired by a play to do something similar. And like,
Oh,
that'd
yeah.
be a cool game or something.
Oh,
like that.
I'm always inspired by things that other people have done, and I do the old, you know, I wish I did that. And you know, I try not to like, you know, there's plenty of room for people copying and banking on an idea, but that's, I guess I'm too pretentious for that, which you know, which is probably hurts me
Sure.
more than it helps. But I try to drive inspiration from things I like and incorporate parts of it. You know, that's just how that's how it goes. That's how art goes. Nothing's truly original, but yeah, I don't want to just blatantly copy something. Like I have seen games specifically, and sometimes some musical ideas where I thought about doing it a long time ago, and I was like, nah, no one's gonna want that. And then it's like 5 years later, it's like a hit thing. Like the whole retro video game resurgence, you know, is
Filled in a lot of those ideas.
Yeah, you know, I saw some things where I'm like, damn, I had that same idea. Mostly like graphical design. Like I really like retro style graphics and pixel graphics, and I think that they're not obsolete. I think it's just a stylistic thing. Like there's this way of like conveying information with very little to work with that I think is really awesome. Like this is almost too high res for my liking. So I actually went backwards and like, you know, I wanted to make a game. Like, what if you made a game that looked really beautifully, like the color palette and the graphics were really beautiful, but there's something that you could actually maybe see on an Atari, but it's like a modern game and it plays well.
Have you played Thomas Was Alone?
No. I don't actually play that many video games. I just kind of have nostalgia for when I was a kid, mostly.
Sure. There's so much amazing stuff happening. It's like every time I look online, I'm like, oh my god, I love all this. I wish I had time for all this.
Yeah.
If I could do anything, it would be to just stay home for like a week and just play games. And I keep trying to do that. Last month, I actually planned a 4-day staycation, and I didn't get to do any of it. I had one day. Me and my buddy Adam we played a bunch of this new beat 'em up. It was basically a sequel to River City Ransom.
Okay.
Remember that game on the NES? Yeah, they made a sequel to it, and it's awesome.
Nice.
I think it's called River City Girls.
Oh, man.
Still OB. You're playing with fire. You're so ambitious with some of those shots. You're like, I'll clear the gap. And had you of, I respect the ambition.
I should be clearing that gap. I don't know. Full power. Get it over there. That's all I want. Yeah, I like playing games with people. Again, more for the novelty. I don't get really serious, as you can tell. I can, well, this isn't a good example of anything, but yeah, they have a place in my life. I wasn't allowed to have video games when I was a kid, so I think that kind of sparked a thing in me. So when I got older, I like started collecting like Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. Ended up selling them way too early.
Yeah,
they were worth way more than I sold them for.
I got rid of my Sega Genesis when I was a kid, and it made me very sad looking back on it.
Yeah.
So when I was out of high school, I made a goal to buy every Genesis game I owned as a kid.
Oh, wow.
And I've since now achieved that goal, and I feel so much better having done it.
Nice. Do you still have them?
I do. I actually have a pretty extensive Genesis collection I can
Sweet.
show you after this.
Nice.
I sold all of my N64 collection because those are worth a lot of money, and I wanted a lot of money instead, so I did that, and I bought a bunch of sushi, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I sold them for rent.
Yeah.
Sad.
I know what that's like. No, I've sold a lot of games for rent as well, so.
I sold some vintage D&D books too. Dungeons and Dragons is another thing I love from my childhood that I would still like to play with people.
Were you allowed to play that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't necessarily that games had too much violence or anything. It was more like just the screen not being good?
Both. I don't know. I think a lot of parents back in the day just thought it was like a brain-melting activity.
Yeah.
And kids would never go outside, or like most of the games were shooters or fighters, but there's actually a technical reason for that. Like, it's really easy to program a thing that shoots a projectile at other things. So that's like why so many early games are shooters.
Yeah, well, it's a really easy, nice loop of clicking on something. Like, you aim and you click and it feels good.
Yeah.
So, it looks like it wrapped up. Do we want to keep going, or we want to get that burger time?
Burger time sounds good. This was fun.
We've got burger time in real life, but we also have burger time in the game.
No, fuck the game, burger time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
This
got
was a lot of
through
fun.
something, I guess.
Yeah, no, we need to play this game more, or not this game, but other games too, but not necessarily on camera, but this was fun.
Yeah.
Bow. I will be devil. Actually, Star's pretty neat.
Lovers. Star-crossed lovers.
Uh-huh. So, I think there's only one button. Well, actually, no, there's two buttons, sorry. There's grab and then there's throw.
I
So
gotcha.
the top left button is grab and the middle top is throw. So grab as many as you can from one color and then throw it at the same color.
So, look at those jugs. You know what those are.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
I used to play a lot of Bust-A-Move in the arcade. Maybe I'll actually do kind of good. I don't know.
You got a lot of green there, too. Cool.
Oh, I keep grabbing them by accident. Shit.
I'll get that purple out your way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still going.
Oh.
Getting used to the two buttons.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, right?
Yeah. This is better in a way.
I love this game so much.
Oh shit.
Oh. Once you get the hang of it too, sometimes you're not even moving. You're just tossing and stacking, tossing and stacking. Because like if you can keep the pressure on, it goes pretty quick. It's probably a terrible game to play on this show because it's so clacky. And I've still been trying to figure out like, okay, do I pay to like swap out all the buttons and sticks to something that's quiet? At the same time though, like, I kind of like listening to the clackety clack. It's like relaxing in some ways.
Sure, yeah, it is kind of. I don't really have a preference, but I'm surprised at how much people like clicky sticks.
Oh yeah, I love the feel of the click.
It's noisy though.
Yeah, but you ever play Neo Geo?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to say the Neo Geo Pocket.
No.
It's a handheld. It's like a little GBA, but
I
it's
know
got a
about it.
thumbstick.
I've never
and
played
the
it.
thumbstick clicks,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling thumbstick ever.
My friend Robbie actually makes Raspberry Pi handheld machines that play every system based on the Neo Geo Pocket.
Oh wait.
MGSP, multi-game system.
Yeah.
Check them out on
They're
the internet.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's a good Apple.
Yeah, he's one of the best custom game builder. He does the whole 3D printing and everything, and he
all from scratch.
Yeah, and he's a perfectionist. Like, it has to be good. He's not trying to scam for money. He's trying to make a quality thing. So check him out. Multi-game system.
Yeah.
That's a cool game.
Yeah.
It is loud.
It is. Is it burger time?
I think it is.
All right. Why don't you look at the camera and say, it's RyanKayheart.bandcamp.com, right? Okay.
It's RyanKayheart.bandcamp.
Well, the new record
Right?
though is on your. It was on a tape thing from New York,
yeah,
right?
the
Is
Land
it?
Beyond Beyond came out this year on my friend's tape label from New York called Tall Tapes.
So is it easier to find it there?
If you'd like a cassette, definitely go to Tall Tapes on Bandcamp,